Good morning, everybody. I know it's a little bit late, but a few people will wander in a minute. I won't keep it long because I don't have a lot. I have a couple things to do here, though. Got to go on here and find out if my watch hours grew any at all. And they have not yet from yesterday. So I'm still at 1611, so I'll post that up here. And good morning, Finding Florida. Good morning. Excuse my brief slowdown here. I'm just going to post something on the chat. What's that? Oh, just a second. Let me read what you're saying here. Okay. Oh, cool. Found a good luck charm. I'll be looking at them. I'll be looking at your shorts. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. My watch hours are at 1611 and climbing. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching. Appreciate everything you do. God bless you all. Pin that message. I can't type that fast, so I had to say what I wanted to say. Hope it came out right. Okay. Gonna go to a ball field tonight? Hey, DB. How are you doing? You can't hear me no matter how high you turn up my volume? Well, I am sorry about that, DB. I'm going to go and get what I need to try out a microphone. Just the microphone on this is just not very good, I guess. If I put music on, everybody can hear the music just fine, but they don't hear me. But I try to speak up. Buddy Biggs, good morning. So I know you are being supportive, DB. Thank you so much. Go into sound settings and turn the capture volume up on your input mic. Okay, well, I can try that. I don't think I can do it while I'm on live, but I'll try that afterwards. I'll remember that. That's very cool, DB. I put some shorts on yesterday. A couple of them, what I found. I didn't find very much yesterday. I went to 2 parks after my live yesterday, and Bill Snodgrass. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. And let me give you a wrench, Bill. Come on. Oh, how come I can't? Well, I'll get it. Sometimes it takes a minute. There it goes. There you go. Give you a wrench, Bill. Oh, I haven't seen you on my chat before. Thank you for coming in. Thank all of you for coming in. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me this morning. Yesterday, I posted that I was going to be late and on my community, and I think everybody thought I wasn't coming on. So cool. Thank you, Finding Florida. Okay, DB. Birds are flying through your security cameras? Well, at least that's some activity, right? Nice. Nice, Buddy Biggs. Get those nails out. Get that trash out of the park. Well, getting around to it, found some tent stakes in the park. We can't go anywhere without tent stakes, right? Well, I've only gotten 1 silver coin in the year and a half, a little more than a year and a half I've been detecting. 1 silver coin, 1964 Rosie, and that's all I got. Getting around to it, found a surface find of another carabiner yesterday. But we can always use these. Yeah, really. I don't go to the closest parks. I go to a lot of parks. So I go to parks and I go to the beach. And there, some of the parks are 3 or 4 towns away, and I intend to find some places. Getting around to it has found a couple of places that we're going to try to go to. But the problem around here with the places that might be feasible, there a lot of them are historic and we can't go to them. But I did find a shell in the park. It's a smaller caliber, high load. So Not sure, it's all bent up and I can't read the bottom. They're too messed up to read what caliber it is. But that was a pretty cool find. Interesting, not so cool. I did find a little flashlight. It's got a pinpointer on it too, but don't want to push the button on that one. So found a couple of tokens yesterday. Get those out here. Yeah, everybody wants to protect things, and we're the most conservative people there are out there digging and conserving properties and making sure that nothing gets torn up. I even fill in, there's some detectorists that I follow behind it. I fill in their holes and fix up what they messed up. But let's see if I can find those tokens in all this. I think I found some copper pennies too. You don't find too many silver coins in parks. You're right, finding Florida. And I've got this one spot I'm going to try. I've tried several times to find out how I get a hold of the owners, and I can't get any information on it. I'm going to continue though. I'm not going to give up on it, but it's around an old mission, and there's a whole bunch of old buildings that they're going to be tearing down. They're going to build condos there probably, but I want to hit that spot before they tear everything down, and or even after they tear the buildings down, but still. Swing and dig it. Good morning. Well, that's cool. Swing and dig it. Go get them. Clean it. You know, you got to clean out all the nails and junk too. That's. Let's see. Because there's generally, if there's wood chips, you're going to get a lot of nails because those are ground up pallets and telephone poles, and get those out of there to get the good targets. A lot of the good targets are right on top of it, though. You don't have to dig too deep in the parks unless the park's never been detected, and I've dug down quite deep. Cool. I love pins. I found a pin yesterday. I found a pin, but I can't read it. The plastic. Let's see if I can. The plastic's too clouded. I can't. I can see that there's something in there written on it, but it's got like a plastic coating over it, and it's just too clouded. I don't know whether I can buff that up or not. I'm gonna try. Yeah, you got to get those nails out of there, and a lot of people don't like to get the nails out. They just go over the iron you know, they discriminate against uh, all of the iron signals, and sometimes there's some good jewelry with an iron signal, you know, so you can't discriminate there. Well, I'm year and a half I've been doing this. I still like finding the junk. You watch my channel, you watch what I get, and everything's a surprise to me. Even bottle caps, you know. I have a bottle cap song. Bottle cap, bottle cap. I got a bottle cap. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever. I mean, I get excited. Swinging, I get excited when I find stuff like this, you know, the cap to a fence. Really? That pin close to what you found? That, well, maybe you can show me what yours looks like. Maybe I'll know what mine looks like. All right. Yeah, if you check back in my videos, you'll see a lot of nails. A lot of nails. And I have a nail tree where I have my magnet, and I have nails all sticking out of my magnet, and then I have another one where I call them the roots because the nails look like the roots of the tree. So I got all kinds of uh, nails. I even got a piece of lead that looks like a metal detectorist. Look here, it looks like a metal detectorist if you use your imagination. So I know I've got that in here. Yeah, there we go. I got two tokens yesterday. One's from Bullwinkles, and one's from which one's from Bullwinkles? Oh, this one I think. No, this is the other gaming token, and you might be able to see that pretty good. And then this is Bullwinkle. Yeah, here. Come on, focus. I don't know whether I can. There you go. There you go. The light's just right on it. There's Bullwinkle. Yeah, these are fairly old, but see if I can get. Yeah, if I can get the light to shine on them just right. I like getting tokens, you know, something different. This is gameplay on it. So, yeah, a couple tokens. Got another key. Got a bunch of change. One park I was at, I got over $1 in dimes, and so I'm calling it Dime Park. See, I've got a. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read that one, Buddy Biggs. The plastic came off of yours so you could see the rows. Maybe the plastic will come off of mine too, and I can see what's underneath. But I did find another religious pin. I think that's Saint Mary on there. So, yeah, I got a couple interesting things. I usually get jewelry in this one park that I went to, but I didn't get any jewelry. I didn't find not a earring, not a earring backing, anything. Well, it depends on how many people go to the beach, and uh, I've had bad days at the beach too when I go, but generally I have pretty good days at the beach. I went a whole week and got all kinds of trash, treasure trash. I got all kinds of change, and uh, I got a baby bracelet, but I didn't get any jewelry. I didn't get any rings. I didn't get anything, worthy of saying, "Hey, I found something cool." You guys are pretty cool. I haven't really wonder. Almost hate to take the plastic off of it, but maybe I can buff that. And let's see. I don't know whether I can buff that, and probably not enough to see it here. Yeah, I can't see. Wonder if I got some oil to put on it. Would take the cloudy away a little bit. I don't know. So I didn't do too bad. Let's see how many dimes. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Yeah. I know none of these are silver because I dug down pretty deep for some of these. I think the oldest dime I've got here is probably 1997. But let's see. I know I've got a lot more copper pennies though. I just dumped everything out. Oh, I forgot. I never got one of these before. This I did get. See if I can hold this up. A Romanian coin in the park. So it's uh, like a 1 cent piece. It's Romanian, and it's like What's the year? Yeah, it's 2013 Romanian 1 cent piece. So that was interesting. So it might last a whole hour today. Let's see. I think I found 3 dimes in the one park, the second park I went to. The rest of them I found, let's see, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 dimes. So 14 dimes I found in one park, and then 3 dimes I found in the second park. So, and I found a couple nickels. I got 1, 2, yeah, a couple nickels. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quarters. So I got $2 in quarters. So there's $3 worth of change, $3.80 plus a bunch of pennies. Weigh my pennies before I look the dates. Let's see, I think I've got a couple here. That one might not be. No. That one is. You know, pennies, you weigh them. If you're doubting their copper, if they're over 3 grams, they're copper. If they're under 3 grams, they're not. Zinc will weigh in at like 248 to 258, 260, and copper will weigh anywhere over 3 grams. So let's see which one. Those are the obvious ones. I don't think I got any more than that. Yeah, these are all zincans. So 5, got 10, got 15, 20 zincans, and 4 coppers. Oop, wait a minute. Maybe I have 5. Nope. 24 zincans. 24 zincans and 4 coppers. Yeah, beaches, you know what, swing and dig it, beaches are funny. You've got to really find the areas that the people sit around in. But sometimes I found my best find is just going out across the beach, you know, where everybody walks across to get to the place to sit down. And just going up in the sand, and because the sand hides things really good. But I have I've been pretty lucky at the beach when I go. Just a couple times I haven't, but I get skunked and not get much of anything a few times. But I since I dig every target, and I'm surprised at whatever comes out, I don't miss much, you know. I mean, I dig every target. I get zipper pulls, and I don't have my bag in here, but I should go get it and show you guys some of the trash I pulled out of the park yesterday. But if it's a bottle cap, I take it out. If I dig it, I take it out. Nails, and I've got a bunch of nails in my pouch, my finds bag. Thanks for hitting the like button too. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me, looking at my meager finds. Sorry I don't have any rings to show. Did find a pair of doll shoes. Did my chat quit? No. Well, I'm just reading what you guys said, see if I missed anything. I think I kept up with it pretty good. Buddy Biggs, you stick with it, you know, and don't let not going getting anything at the beach. Don't let that stop you from going to the beach every chance you get, because you're going to find something there. You're going to find something at the beach just as well. What area are you in Oregon? Swing and dig it. Are you still there? Everybody stopped talking, so. Okay. So as I was digging yesterday, there was a man that was in the park, and he was mentally impaired. I wanted to talk to him because he came over on the toys in the tot lot, and he was climbing on them, and I wanted to talk to him and say something, but I thought best that I didn't. Didn't want to cause any problems. He had two young ladies taking care of him. But kind of interesting when people come around and they act like they want to talk to you, and you know, I just kept on digging. He kept on making noises, and so I really wanted to talk to him, and they were trying to teach him sign language, I think. Getting around to it, told me. So I'm guessing everybody's over watching Walker Magnet. I should go over there and talk to him for a minute. But I appreciate the ones that are hanging in there and just letting it play. Gives me a little bit of time. Oh, this is awful quiet, having nobody to talk to here. Maybe somebody else came in. Let's go back up here and see what's going on. Yeah, Walker Magnet's probably doing his coin roll hunting and everything now. Yeah, I wish I knew where Cannon Beach is. I'd have to look it up. I guess I'll hang out here for a couple minutes more, get to 45 minutes, and since I've got I know it's on the Oregon coast. Swing a dig it, I was wondering what area you were in. I know you said Cannon Beach, you're in Oregon, but I was just wondering, are you northern Oregon or southern Oregon? I've got family in Oregon. I got a son that lives in Oregon and a brother-in-law that lives in Oregon. And I just didn't know how far you drove to the beach, because we have to get to the beach. We only have to drive about an hour, anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour to get to the beach. So it doesn't take. Oh, okay. So that's where you live, about an hour northwest of Portland, or that's where the beach is? Oh, Haystack Rock from when Goonies movie, huh? That's one of my favorite movies. Hey, you guys! I've got brother-in-law and my son live in Oregon. The son that makes my tools that I use, the scoop and the spade, he lives in Oregon. Oh. You live in Phoenix. Well, cool. There should be a lot of... Phoenix is hot. It's nice that you can go on a business trip and do some digging. Generally, when you're on a trip and you just going out and trying to get some dig time in, it makes it tight. That's nice. You can take the whole day. That makes it good. I can spend the whole day on the beach and have before, and even in a windstorm, I had to delete my video. I had technical problems in my video, but I took video on a beach and the wind was blowing like 60, 70 miles an hour, blowing the sand, looked like a desert sandstorm, something like what I used to live in Yuma, and the sandstorms in Yuma are terrible. There are sand dunes in Yuma that will move, and they sometimes block the roads outside of Yuma. And so this was like a Yuma sandstorm. It was moving some sand, and getting around to it was worried about me. I was out there detecting. So, but she and I, when we went over and we camped closer to the beach where it'd be easier to get to the beach, and we camped for a whole week, and she and I stay all day at the beach, and I detected from like 6 in the morning until 9 at night. Yeah, that's where they filmed those sand dunes with the bones and everything. That's where they got that shot for Tatooine. But keep going to the beach every time you get a chance up there. If you've got a lot of business trips up there, that just make sure you go where the people go, you know. And I'm wearing Silver Paws shirt today. Shout out to Silver Paws and FL Thunder and Charlie. You too. You have a blessed day, and hope you find something good. Hunt well and stay well. So I guess I'll make it short today, and see you guys later, and know that you are all appreciated every minute you spend on my clock. Hey, Neil. Think there's only you in here with me now. I was just going to say goodbye, but I'll talk to you. You got, since you came in. If you want to see what I got yesterday, I did a park. I got a Romanian coin. Whoop. I need a jeweler's tweezer to hold things up, so that that's a Romanian coin, a 1 cent piece. Found that in a park yesterday. Those, some other interesting things. Got a couple tokens, game tokens, old ones. So those are pretty cool. Got a couple of pins. Got one I can't tell what it is. Oh yeah, YouTube does that to me all the time. Sorry about that, Neil. They will knock me out, and you have to go out, and sometimes you have to turn off your device and come back. YouTube does that to everybody. Then I got a religious pin. I think that's St. Mary's, and something else. There's a building that's glowing. I'm not sure what it is. Have to look that one up. And I got a pinpointer and a flashlight. Won't do the pinpointer. And got a chunk of lead that looks like a metal detectorist if you use your imagination here. And got another key. Interesting find in a park. I found a high load small caliber shell. Yeah, I have been finding a lot of good stuff lately. I've been pretty lucky. I'm up to 54 rings, which is nice. I've got silver bracelets. I've been doing really well. And yeah, I found that diamond earring in the park, kitty ring, and it, I've been pretty happy with everything I've been finding, and I mean, I get happy even with a Zippo lid. Wish I would have found the whole thing. When I smoked, I used to carry a Zippo that gave off a really good target. You know, 1,500 miles away. Yeah, that kind of makes it tough. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going out with you either, Neil. I would do that in a hot second if we lived close enough. I have asked other detectors to go out, but they seem kind of reluctant to want to go and partner up. So, but I think it's kind of fun. I've got my partner getting around to it, and she goes with me every day, and she hunts. She doesn't detect, but she hunts for things. She found in a park, she found tent stakes. I don't know how she did that, but she got tent stakes in the park. But she's my hunting partner. You have 3 detectors? I have 2. one's enough for me. I don't know what I do. That all these people that buy all these detectors, and think Paystreak Super Freak. If you ever watched him, he's got like 20 detectors, and Metal Detecting NYC Merle, he has, I think, 25 detectors. So, what area do you live in, Neil? You got lots of good hunting territory there? That makes a big difference. I was talking to a guy. He said, I've been thinking about getting one of those, and we started talking. And I tell everybody, don't go out and buy. Oh, that's right. I think you told me once before you live in Louisiana. I have a sister that lives in Dry Palm, Louisiana, just north of Alexandria. I've got family all over the place. I have a son that lives in Florida. I have a son that lives in Oregon, a son that lives in New Mexico, and a sister that lives in Louisiana. But you should be in pirate territory too, like like Florida does with Finding Florida. Finding Florida lives in Florida and has pirate territory there that he can't get to most of it, but there's probably some place that you can get to it that there's some remnants of something. But Louisiana should be pretty cool. Oh, wow! You got the perfect place to get around a Civil War fort and find something there. I've always wanted to go out on Civil War territory, I'm sure that there's places around here that, the Indian Wars and everything around here that if I could find a place. Well, my email's in my, don't put your phone number in here, but my email's in my description there. It's a long one, I tell you. It's incognito@gmail.com, but there's periods between incognito and metal detecting, and so yeah, send me an email. If you found anything cool, you can put the pictures in the email. I'd be glad to look at them. Everybody sees everything that like 99% of what I find I show, so you can just look at my stuff to know what I found. But if You want to show me some of your stuff? Well, that's okay. You got pictures, right? You sold off your metal detecting finds? I haven't tried that yet. I haven't tried selling anything. I sold some of my first gold so that I could, you know, get some money generated. I sold a ID bracelet that had been munched by a lawnmower, and I sold a couple of wedding bands that and an earring. I think that's all I've sold so far. So what kind of toys do you find? I find a lot of toys. I find a lot of toys. I got cars and uh, dolls and all kinds of stuff. Toy guns. I haven't found a good toy gun. I found a lot of those plastic toy guns, squirt guns. But so how do you sell your things? You just put them on like marketplace? You put them on Facebook or Craigslist, or how do you go about selling your stuff? Well, those are good people to know, pawn shop and coin shops. That's for sure. I'm trying to make a relationship with a couple different coin spots at in one pawn shop, because those are good places to know. They know a lot of people. Well, you know what, Neil? I'm gonna head out. I've got about 30 seconds here. I really appreciate you working so hard to get back into the chat so you could talk. That is a bear sometimes. You go into a channel you want to watch, and it doesn't pan out where you can talk, and that kind of irritates me. So I'm glad that you took the time to take care of that and get in and talk a little while. I'm going to cut it off here at an hour, so I don't have something too long here this morning. Neil, hunt well and stay well. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate your spending time with me and talking to me. Go ahead and send your email and we will talk, all right? All right. Peace, brother, and I hope everybody has a great day. Later, Gator. Next time.